What's going on, y'all? This your boy Ed.
This is Joe.
Coming to you from the backyard.
That bull spit.
As always.
You got it, boy.
That's it, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
What'd you do this week?
Not much, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, dude.
Heck
Not
yeah,
much
me
at
either.
all, bro.
Just worked.
Gearing up for the Irish man.
Yeah, the fight tonight.
That old crazy man, yeah.
Heck yeah, dude. It's gonna be pretty good, I expect.
Yeah, so what's this a good card?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know nothing but the main event.
Dana White, man. I don't know what kind of sorcery he's working with. But he's putting together some of the greatest stuff I've ever seen.
Right.
Last week, okay, so used to be UFC has a contract with Fox to air fight nights on cable, on TV,
right,
for everybody. And that ended a while ago, and it's just been ESPN Plus, but they started a new thing with ABC, I think.
Yeah.
ABC or NBC. Don't kill me, you know, UFC people, but you know, I don't know. But either way, it was out in Max Holloway.
Right.
You know who Max Holloway is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Bro, he put on the greatest performance I've ever seen. And I've been watching.
Good job, huh?
I have been watching the UFC and MMA for a long time.
Right.
Long time, and dude, he put on what I would consider one of the greatest display of hands you would ever see. At one point in the 5th round, dude, he's beating Calvin Cater up, dude. Beating him up, dude. DC, Daniel Cormier,
yeah,
he said he looked like Muhammad Ali out there, and I can't argue with him. That's how good. So anyway, so imagine this. We're facing off, you know. We're squaring up, and Max Holloway starts talking. He's like, I'm the best boxer in the UFC. He looks at the table, the commentators, DC and all of them. He says, I'm the best boxer in the UFC. And at the same time, Calvin's throwing a jab, and he goes, bop, and just rolls out of every punch, dude. I'm the best boxer in the UFC, dude. Not even looking at him.
Dang.
Dips one, pops him, and then just rolls out of everything else.
Dang,
just like a snake, dude.
He is pretty good.
Yeah, it was the greatest display of hands I've ever seen.
That's pretty awesome.
That's hope. Conor McGregor said he's going to put on a masterpiece, and they don't call him Mystic Mac for nothing. You can call me Mystic Mac because I predict these things, you know. Yeah. But he hadn't been doing a lot of trash talk here lately.
Yeah. Well, he's probably, you know.
Well, no,
he's coming back since what? He lost to Khabib, right?
No, he come back and beat. He knocked Cowboy out in 40 seconds last year around this time.
Oh, okay.
But Corona happened. He wanted to fight 3 times last year. Corona happened, but it seems, and he gave Donald a lot of respect, you know. Maybe fatherhood, yeah. Maybe fatherhood's changing because his kids are growing up, you know.
Yeah.
His kids are probably like 5 and 2.
You know, they'll look back and see all that stuff.
Yeah,
like, that was a shit talker, you know what I'm saying?
And him throwing a dolly through a freaking bus window.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You best believe his kids are going to look back on that.
Yeah, of course they are.
Believe.
Of course, because it's documented everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
Who the fuck are you? You know, I'll never forget that. Yeah.
All his memes, bro.
Bro, I'll never forget that press conference.
It's popped up on my YouTube
like, You're stiff. You know, get the fuck out of here. He's like, fuck, dude.
But yeah. So yeah, we're gonna talk about a little bit about the fight tonight. You know, some fighting stuff, and we got a fighters case.
Yeah, I guess we'll do a little pick'ems on the fights, and then we'll go in. Speaking of which, let me look up the card real quick so I know who we're. I know the co-main and the main events. The one
I know, Poirier and
that I'm excited for.
McGregor is the only one I know about. You know.
Bro, it's gonna be such a good fight.
I'll bet. I imagine it's gonna be really good. Like, could you imagine being there? How hype it's gonna be? Dude?
Oh man. Well, I mean, I don't think there's not that many people there. I don't think.
Oh yeah, it's still COVID restrictions.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, they're in Abu Dhabi, dude.
Can you imagine how hype it would be if it was in like Madison Square Garden or something?
Yeah, they're on Fight Island, big dog.
Yeah.
Fight Island. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Dana White's been pulling off some
crazy stuff, man.
I'm still upset about that Masvidal fight.
Yeah, versus Usman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of a letdown. Like, definitely, I feel like it was definitely a letdown between all the hype it had on it. You know what I mean? Like, because it had a lot of hype behind it. Like,
It looks like these girls in the strawweight division. The first fight of the main card is Rodriguez versus Ribas. Two Brazilians. One's 12-1 with 2 no contest. And then one's 10-1. And I don't know. I don't really know nothing about these two women.
I'm going to go 10-1.
10-1 Ribas?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know about them.
That's who I'm calling. I ain't even a betting man. But
And you got Muradov, Sanchez in the middleweights. 185. 24-6, 13-5, bro. I'm gonna go Sanchez on that one.
13-5 and what?
Yeah.
And 24-6. I'm gonna go 13-5. Who's that?
Sanchez.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
I don't even know, but I'm picking. That's how
I've only got 2 fights I really want to talk about. That's why we're skimming through these. By the way.
Yeah, just saying.
Then you got I versus Calderwood. Ain't nobody got no astonishing records on this one.
I'm gonna go
Yeah, the Tiger, boy.
Yeah. Cream of the crop, bro.
Yeah, she's 15-8. Calderwood's 14-5.
Yeah,
I's the American. I think Calderwood's a Swede. Sweden. All right, here we go. This is the one that intrigues me. Dan Hooker, Michael Chandler. That's the fight.
All right, what's the records?
I
don't know either one of them.
Chandler's, but okay, let me give you some backstory on this one. So Chandler, he's Bellator's prize gym. No. He's everything. And of course the money was right. So of course the UFC eventually come calling. So that 21-5 is all in the Bellator promotion.
Okay.
But Dan Hooker.
So he's 0-0 in the UFC, I guess?
Yeah.
So this is his UFC debut?
Mm-hmm. I'm almost positive, yeah.
Oh, snap.
So, but
and that's who, Chandler?
Yeah,
Chandler?
Michael Chandler, dude.
Okay.
But now we're talking about this man Dan Hooker. They call him the Hangman for a reason.
Right.
Because he will hang you.
And choke you out, huh?
Well, I mean, I don't know. He pulls off some of the crazy stuff. And his last fight was Poirier.
Oh, really?
And, dude,
he lost, didn't he?
Huh? Yeah.
He lost, didn't he?
But you talking about one of the best fights. You know what I'm saying?
I think I watched the timeline for it earlier, so I seen the highlights for it.
I mean, dude, they beat the crap out of each other.
Yeah, they do. It's slugfest for sure.
Just beat the crap out of each other.
That's what I imagine tonight's gonna be.
But there's been a lot of talk. Everybody's like, man, Michael Chandler ain't gonna come over here to the UFC and do that.
Yeah.
Because he's right there in the top 10 right now. He's fighting. I think Chandler's like 6 or 7 in the top 10 in the world.
Right.
Let's see here. He's got 10-1 KO. 20-9. Don't say if he's ranked or not. I guess he's not.
Well.
Either way. He was fighting Poirier, who's fighting Conor McGregor. His last fight was Poirier.
Yeah.
Who's fighting Conor McGregor to see who's fighting for the title.
Yeah.
Because Khabib said that whoever impresses him, even out of Chandler and these two.
Yeah.
That somebody's got to impress him enough to come back and fight for that. He said he don't want GSP, which I think is crazy. Could you imagine going in there and beating GSP to be 30-0? Forget that 50-0 or 51-0 and Mayweather beats Paul.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, at 30-0 to beat people the way that Khabib has, and
choke McGregor out,
and do it against George St. Pierre, Rush St. Pierre, dude. Don't get it twisted, dude.
Dude, man, he's a bad some bitch, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Could you imagine?
He's the best, welterweight? Ain't it welterweight?
Of all time.
Of all time.
And he's held 2 belts. I think he wore the welterweight and the...
he done like Conor McGregor?
Yeah. I mean, he's held 2. He ain't no joke, bro.
He's retired, though, ain't he?
Yeah, well, he's in shape. He's George St.
He's in shape, for sure.
He's George St.
Well, I don't know, that's something I've always wondered, if you retire like they do, imagine you stay in shape. It's just habit. You know what I mean?
But George St. Pierre's a different breed. Let me just tell you.
Right. I know.
George St. Pierre.
He's bad.
He's something that nobody still to this day can emulate anything.
Right.
Nobody. Khabib would not know what to do. I'm not saying that Khabib wouldn't beat him, because if he got his hands on him,
Yeah, it might be a different story.
St. Pierre's a great jiu-jitsu player. He's a great wrestler. But Khabib's something next level.
Yeah.
He grew up wrestling bears, dude. Bears.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
So, if he gets his hands on you, you might be in trouble.
Mm.
And if I'll show you some videos after the show, but I'll let you listen to Khabib talk.
Yeah.
I'll let you listen to that man talk.
Yeah. I've seen some of his press interview.
Yeah.
Like, his sitting next to Conor over there and stuff.
Yeah, dude, he slaughters people. Yeah, that's some true crime right there, the way Khabib murks you.
Yeah, dude, he puts you out, dude.
He hurts you, dude.
Yeah.
He pressures you, he puts you up into the cage, and he just pounds you. Give up. There's videos of him talking to people. Give up. I deserve this. Bam, bam. Just holding their face and just dropping them. Pow, pow. Give up. He told Anthony Johnson, I think his name was Michael Johnson, one of the,
Yeah.
He's like, give up. He had him just pushed up in the corner, just pounding him. Give up. I deserve lightweight title. I deserve it. Bam.
Dang, dude, that's crazy.
Same thing he told Conor, dude, when he was holding him down, beating him up. He said, we talk now. He said, you in here, it's just us. We talk now. Yeah.
I got legal right to put hands on you now.
We'll see, man. And I think Conor wants that. For Conor's legacy, if
he's got to beat Khabib, because Khabib's beat him, dude.
Yeah. He's got to do something. He's got to do something to draw Khabib out of retirement for that second fight.
Yeah. Because Khabib put him to shame.
Yeah.
From what I understand, the highlights I seen.
If Khabib don't come out, they're going to do the Nate Diaz McGregor trilogy fight, which I'm there for.
Yeah.
I want Nate Diaz to come out on the other side of that.
Yeah.
And I want Nick Diaz to come back. So Dana White, if you're listening, then bring that man back. Come on.
Put some hot back in there.
Who poses on their back in the middle of the octagon with Anderson the Spider Silva in front of them? Nick Diaz, because he's a real gangster. But anyway, I'm gonna take Hooker, dude. I think they're gonna show Chandler. Not that he's not good.
Yeah.
Not that Michael Chandler's not a good fighter and a good wrestler at that, but
right.
The UFC's a different breed.
Right.
You should have dipped your toe in the water a long time ago.
Yeah.
And got to it instead of waiting until now.
Yeah.
Because now people are headhunting.
I'm gonna take Chandler. Why not?
All right, cool.
All right.
I mean, but
I think
they're headhunting from that man because he's like, I'm the Bellator's greatest.
Right.
And
he might hold it up.
If he does, then that's going to give Bellator some weight, and he might be pulling like a Hulk Hogan type thing in WCW back in the day,
pulling like, folks over.
Yeah, swapping.
Pulling folks over.
Sink the ship. Beat one of them UFC guys, but Bellator's where the real money's at, and drops it.
Yeah. Dude, that'd be awesome.
That would be great. Like, do some crazy WWE heel turn, Saturday Wars stuff,
Dude, that would be awesome.
Some Saturday PPV Wars, dude.
Yeah, man. That'd be cool.
That would be awesome. Get Vince McMahon to come in and write scripts for everybody.
Yeah. Well,
everybody wins.
Like,
everybody wins.
Oh, no, you wouldn't want it scripted, though.
Huh?
I don't think you'd want it scripted.
A lot of them are scared to talk. You don't get many Colby Covingtons out there. Jorge Masvidals. You don't get a lot of that.
No.
But that's all they're doing. You think, man, it may not be necessarily scripted, but they're playing a role.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
So.
All right. Next fight. I'm taking
that's the big one, dude. McGregor Poirier, dude. Main event.
Yeah. Who you taking?
Dude, I don't know. I want to take Poirier so bad.
I do too, honestly. I do too. Because he's been slugging it out, man.
He has.
The highlights I seen today.
But a lot of people don't have a left hand like Conor McGregor, man. You can't slug it out with Conor McGregor. And that's what scares me, man. You can't. Because Conor McGregor stand on the feet with you all day. He loves it.
Yeah.
He loves it.
That's what he wants.
And so does Poirier. So, if Poirier, man, I don't know. He showed that he has a chance. He took Dan Hooker to the limit and beat him up.
Push it to the limit.
But Dan Hooker isn't Conor McGregor's left hand. Forget everything other than Conor McGregor's left hand.
Right.
That thing is a missile.
Right, a homing missile. Too.
He will.
He rarely misses.
He will knock you out with that thing.
Yeah, it's mean. I understand, but God, dude,
and he's so flashy, bro. The way he tries to he sells those fades, kicks, and stuff, those feints. You know what I'm saying? And then he whips back like his spinning heel hook is a freaking monster.
Yeah.
You know, where it looks like he misses your hand, then he hooks it back into your jaw. You know, he's just I don't know. He's Conor McGregor.
He's Conor McGregor. Yeah, that's all. You know.
But Poirier and him's the only ones that ever took Khabib to the third round, just to the third round.
Right. In a 5-round fight.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I mean, either one of them.
I don't think I've ever seen Khabib except for one time. Out of the third round.
Dang, dude, he's a monster, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and watch some of his.
I'm gonna go Poirier, man.
You going Poirier?
Yeah, cause I'd really just like to see Poirier get his due, man.
I believe, yeah. I think I'm gonna join you on that one.
Because even if he don't impress Khabib to come out of retirement to defend his belt, which I'm sure he'd love to do that again.
Mm-hmm.
Big Conor McGregor, man, you're there. Look, the amount of things you can do when you believe in yourself is unreal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he comes out tonight and beats up Conor McGregor, knocks him out even, the amount of faith he's going to have in himself, man, could take him to propel him to,
Past Khabib.
Yeah, it could, just to hold the belt. But even if Khabib don't come out, he'll still hold it. He'll finally get a belt. It won't be an interim championship.
Yeah.
It'll be his belt.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. True that. True that.
Some of that, dog.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into this. Speaking of fighters.
Yeah.
Since we went through the stuff.
There you go,
we got one tonight. It's UFC fighter Irwin Riviera reportedly confesses to brutally stabbing attack on his family.
Yeah.
So apparently this was 2 weeks ago, and this is from okmagazine.com.
Shout out okmagazine.com for the article. So,
yeah. You can look it up.
There's not many details, but it's fresh, and we just wanted to inspire.
Touch base since we're just bullspitting that little case on, just a small case, recent case. You know what I'm saying?
I want to come in here and drop some UFC knowledge on everybody.
Yeah.
It's a gladiator sport. Everybody should watch it.
I don't know.
I love it, dude.
It's fun to watch. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if everybody should watch it.
Man, well, if you don't watch it, man, you might never fall in love with martial arts, and you need to know how to defend yourself.
Oh, I agree with that.
If there's a local dojo, karate gym, anything like that near you,
sign up.
Yeah. Nothing's better than being able to protect yourself.
So it says UFC fighter Irwin Rivera was arrested Thursday morning on 2 counts of attempted murder for allegedly brutally stabbing his 2 sisters at his home in Florida. Riviera was booked just after noon by the Boynton.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Is that how you would say that?
That's what I could say it.
Beach Police Department, and is being held without bail according to online records. It is being reported that 2 women were found alive with multiple stab wounds and immediately rushed to the hospital. The 22-year-old suffered stab wounds to her head, back, and arms, while the 33-year-old woman was found brutally stabbed on her face, back, arms, and hands. Damn. Right.
Yeah,
Stab somebody in the face, man, you gotta be mad.
Dude.
I would think.
Rage, dude. Just think of the rage going through somebody.
Yeah, dude, just stab him in the face.
Yeah, that's like almost uncontrollable rage.
That's ridiculous to me. That's too much. You know what I mean?
That's overkill, bro. Yeah, it's sickening. That's sickening, bro. To your family as well.
Oh, God damn. He said Riviera initially fled the scene, but was later apprehended by law enforcement and confessed to the horrific incident. I killed my sisters, he said. The athlete told the authorities that he entered his sister's room while they were sleeping and used a brass knuckle knife to hurt them in the alleged incident. Riviera told the police that it was his purpose to harm the woman as he was told to do so by a higher power. So this is a bit...
this has a religious undertone to it, man.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah. Brass knuckle knife, man. And we've seen.
Bro, you have to special order. You ain't getting those at just any gas station knife shop, I don't feel like.
I don't think
a
so,
brass
dude.
knuckle knife.
Yeah.
What do you need that for? You're a UFC fighter.
Yeah, dude, you got
First of
lethal
all,
weapons right
yeah,
here.
what
like,
are you doing,
You
bro?
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, golly, man.
You could have wrapped her up with
That's
her own arms and
ridiculous.
choked her out, you know? She'd never known she was asleep. That's
Oh,
fucked,
man,
bro.
That is fucked.
So he went on Amazon, ordered a brass knuckle knife, and said that a higher power compelled him to do it. I guess that would be in our altercation, how we feel about that.
That's pretty fucked. I think he's insane. You know,
Yeah,
what
me
if
too.
he's
Got CTE, bro?
Yeah, that's exactly
There
what
we
I was
go.
just thinking, bro. Like, he
There it
might
is,
have,
bro.
dude. Like, you know, maybe
I mean,
he's
hey,
got
bro,
fucking,
I do feel like there's a history of these things. Aaron Hernandez.
you know, fucking.
Chris
you know,
Benoit.
people get fucking punched in the face all the time, or you know, not all in that business.
Bro, that's
you know
your
what I'm saying?
job. That's your
Yeah.
job to take hits to the head.
You know,
dude.
slams, whatever.
Yeah, just
like,
get nailed, dude. People now more than ever are using their hands and their feet to hurt you
yeah.
in the UFC. It ain't as much wrestling anymore. Used to be a lot of ground and pound, you know, choke, submissions. A lot of them, you know, slid by like Brendan Schaub. You know, he barely got out with just a small trace of it.
Right.
But he's documented. He has it.
Like that, and see, that's what's scary about the industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
Like,
that's the job you chose, man.
That's like, yeah, but I mean,
football
you don't
players
choose to go dang insane, though. I mean, or lose your memory, or
no, but now CTE and protocols to save your brain and things like that, they're in place. So now people know
right.
the risk that comes along with it, and more than ever, more people are fighting.
Mm.
It's the risk they're willing to take for that thrill
crazy,
of
dude.
hearing that cage lock behind you, dude. It's the thrill.
I couldn't.
Like I
do it
told you
myself,
about bleeding through your head, bro. You ever split and just feel the warm blood, bro? It's just pure adrenaline, dude.
But I'm sure it's adrenaline. I can get some adrenaline without bleeding, though.
Yeah, but
You know what
it's not the
I'm
same.
saying?
Is what I'm saying.
You're getting hurt.
Yeah. When you
I
get
don't need
split
that
open,
kind
dude,
of
when you start
adrenaline.
bleeding, man, it's a different
You're
kind
crazy, bro. Ain't no
Well,
fucking different, dude. Like,
Yeah, it is,
it ain't no
dog.
different than us going down the damn mountain on them mountain bikes, bro. That's adrenaline, dude. That's pure, clean, not gonna get hurt. Or you're not
that's
not
different.
possibly get hurt,
It's
but
different, dude.
you
That's
know,
like
you're not
that's
guaranteed
like
to get
animal adrenaline.
beat.
Yeah. You get split open, dude. It's like animal adrenaline.
No,
It
bro.
is,
I don't
bro,
give
I
a shit,
swear.
dude.
Let me give you a chair shot, bro, and tell me how
No,
you feel.
dude, you're not hitting me with no fucking chair. You're crazy. Anyway, back to this article.
Yeah,
sorry
back to old Irwin.
Sorry to
Yeah.
get distracted there. The UFC has issued a statement regarding this extremely troubling situation, and they said they are investigating the incident and are not offering Riviera a fight at the moment. Well, good. He don't need to be fighting, like.
That's what they said in their statement.
That's what they said. UFC is aware of the recent incident involving Irwin Riviera and subsequently received information from his management that he has been exhibiting behavior consistent with mental health issues, the statement read.
Yeah.
So
I want his brain tested.
Possibly, CTE, man. Like,
I want his brain
that's
tested.
crazy.
As a UFC fan, sound like they're projecting off of it.
The organization is currently gathering additional information. The investigation is ongoing, and any potential next stops, including disciplinary action or medical attention, will be determined upon the conclusion. Furthermore, the UFC has informed Riviera's management that he will not be offered a bout at this time. Good. Well, he don't need to be
I don't think
fighting.
he should be.
Well, yeah, he don't need to be fighting. The 31-year-old mixed martial arts fighter recently appeared at UFC Fight Night Covington vs. Woodley on September 19th, losing a split decision against Andre Ewell.
Yeah.
After having great success in other leagues, Riviera made his UFC debut in May 2020. He carries an overall record of 10-6 in the NBA. Or MMA.
NBA, hell yeah, dude.
10-6.
Yeah, dog. 10.6 rebounds for the Orlando Knights, dude. Orlando Astronauts, man. That's who he played for.
Oh, it says ESPN was the first to
Break the
report.
story.
Yep.
Congratulations, ESPN.
That's all it says,
out there in
man.
Bristol, Connecticut. Yeah, well,
You know.
yeah. We just figured we'd give it old bull spitting episode. We'll give our altercation. You want to go ahead and get that commercial?
Yeah. Stars of Serendipity.
That's it, man.
Check them out on Facebook. You know.
That slapper.
Got this one made this week.
That's it. Use the promo code bullspitting.
$5 off. Anything over $30.
Anything over $30.
Sure
man.
enough, dude. Got the shirt made.
That's it.
It's your boy Ed.
That's it. Yeah, stand up and show the people, Ed.
What's up, dude? It's your boy Ed.
That's it. Flex on them, boy.
What's up?
So, yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Go ahead and get that Anchor episode over with as well.
Yep, we're going to sign it on out.
That's it, boy.
We'll catch y'all on next week. We're going to do some, we're going to try to find the animator.
No, well, we got to do the altercation on that to do the commercial for that.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
My fault. My fault.
Yeah, Stars of Serendipity on Facebook.
Yes.
Stars of Serendipity 20@gmail.com.
Boom, that's
it, dude. $5 off. Anything over 30. Cups, T-shirts, decals for your car, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Anything you could want.
Yeah, anything you can think of, pretty much. They make it all.
Stars
awesome,
of Serendipity.
They do a good job. Right.
If you got a Facebook, look them up.
Yeah.
I'm sure they ship as well.
I'm sure they will, yeah. All right.
Promo code bullspitting. Don't forget it.
Yeah. Thanks for
That's
sitting
it.
through that ad on Anchor.
Appreciate it.
All right, let's get into this altercation.
That's it. Scuffle, boy.
All right. What was our altercation?
I just figured we'd talk about what we think. If CTE, higher
yeah.
power. What you know what I'm saying? I'm
That
just
right
saying.
there leads me to think that he's got some form of mental issues.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm
Do you
saying?
think it's
I
CTE
don't
then?
know. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I mean, you take so many shots to the head, like we talked about it last week in our last case.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We talked very extensively about it.
Yeah. Does it seem to be a problem?
To me, yeah.
CTE now. Because now,
to
I mean,
me,
look,
yeah.
I'm just thinking of 3 cases now because I feel like this is involved in it as well.
What's up?
You got Benoit.
Yeah.
We talked about last week.
Yeah.
Sorry that we couldn't get that episode out sooner. Thanks, YouTube, for looking over it, whatever you done.
Yeah, whatever happened.
Well, sorry. But he also interviewed Hernandez, man.
Right.
Who ID tried to slander his gay, and that don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If something was wrong with his brain, something was wrong with his brain.
For sure that. Like,
And there
I just feel
was.
like, when you take so many shots to the head, and your brain gets rattled, 'cause that's what happens. I mean, your brain ain't connected to your skull. It's just in there.
Hey,
You know
I
what
wonder if
mean?
that was that guy I sent you that picture of.
I don't know. Right.
Hang on one second before I get to this.
But anyway, so yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Your brain's not connected to nothing but your brainstem.
Yeah,
which
but-
is connected to your spine. But you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing like holding your brain in position other than your skull. And there's room in between your skull and your brain for it, it to. You know what I'm saying? Because, I don't know.
No, that was Spencer Fisher who I showed you at the
Yeah.
CTE. So
But yeah, I mean, there's, once your brain gets rattled so much,
Yeah, it
it's
starts-
swollen.
just starts
and
deteriorating.
then, yeah, I mean.
But the thing that
bleeding,
got
all
me
that
with
good
it
stuff.
when you said it, because I didn't read all the way through that when I found it, I just, it was your week to read this story.
Right.
So, but what got me when you read it was the higher power thing. Benoit, the Bibles,
Yeah.
that's what's weird to me. Family, really brutal,
Well, yeah. True that,
so.
That is crazy. What a connection. You know what I mean? Or, if it is a coincidence, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but, I don't know. Like, that's
He
crazy.
should be tested. Especially it happened the same week that Spencer Fisher come out and said he'd been tested and had CTE.
Right.
And released his scans,
Right. And, that's a real thing. It's a real disease.
Yeah.
That, fighters and.
But if it's a
Other
real thing, man,
people-
the UFC is going to disappear.
Well, I mean.
Or people going to learn how to start taking better care of themselves in there.
Well, I just feel like they'll probably have to come up with like a headgear. Maybe wear headgear.
That would suck.
I mean, I'm just saying,
But I mean, a lot of those people in there, man, they're not. They're just good at brawling, and you get in there and you don't know how to dip, dodge, dive, rope a dope a little bit, miss a few punches. If you're just walking through them for 15 years.
Yeah, you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Your brain's gonna get rattled, bro. Like, it's gonna happen, man. You're gonna. Like I'm saying,
if nothing else, start. Do like. I mean, come on. I knock you. It's UFC and it's WWE. There's a difference there, but there is a such thing as developing talent, like WWE does.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That regardless if you're boxing or anything, you can watch WWE and how they've evolved for forever. They develop talent. in house and they do it right.
Teach them how to do it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna stop these sideshow promotions. You know what I'm saying? And these, semi, good promotions.
Yeah.
Good promotions. Not the top of the food chain, but good promotions. You're gonna have those anyway. But you take those guys. Don't just throw them in the cage.
Yeah.
Sign them to a developmental contract.
Yeah. Put them through training.
Yeah.
Put
them through a real grueling session. Teach them really.
I feel like
because what's gonna happen the next time this happens?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like you should be made. They should be made. I'm sure they are aware.
Yeah.
But there should be like a class on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like maybe make them more aware of, hey, if you don't do this right, and protect yourself, and and it's on the referees too for how much punishment they let them take.
There is a lot of problem with that. I feel like I said, when I watched one last Saturday on NBC or ABC. There was one. It was like, okay, man, you could call it.
Yeah,
you can call it.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you could have called it forever.
Unnecessary punishment. To the face.
Well, that's got a lot to do with hey, you got to sell it, man. We've got to sell this.
I mean, I understand that, but I don't know. When it starts coming to your health, that's when
But then you've got the other lane. And that is just the higher power forget the CTE. What if, it wasn't a higher power, it was a lower power talking up to him, stab your sister in the face.
Bro,
we're going to have to come back to this case once it truly develops, We might need to call down there at Borden County Sheriff's Office see if we can get an interview with the dude.
Dude, that'd be dope, man.
We could try. All I got to do is call and ask.
Irvin Riviera.
Yeah. What's up, bro?
What happened, dude?
Yeah. What do you mean by higher power? That's what I'd like to know.
Have you been tested for CTE, dude?
Yeah.
Ever. You know what I mean? Like,
you hadn't been in the UFC long, bro.
I feel like that's something that you should have to get tested for.
I'm sure how old was he?
I don't know. It didn't say. 31.
31. Come on, bro.
31. My bad.
He's a little bit too young to have that much CT, I feel
I'm just saying, but if you get beat up since you was 18, like
maybe
you
it
just
is
said,
mental problems.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
15 years of getting punched in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you've been out there since you was 18,
You know what I'm saying?
Trying
or
to
20. Hell, even 11 years. That's enough time to get your brain messed up. You know what I'm saying?
Do some CT.
Because now most people start at about 22, do they not? The younger UFC fighter at about 22.
Yeah.
The ones that start out, debut and stuff.
Start getting in a cage,
So 22, that's 9 years.
Some of them start 18, but, they're far and few between before they actually make it.
To TV.
Yeah, that's the Sean O'Malley's, people like that, bro.
So Sean O'Malley, he's a perfect example. He's what, like 23?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In 9 years, after getting punched in the face, so much, or taken to the ground and slammed, or all that good stuff,
Yeah.
He would be a prime example to be.
Get out on him before he does that. Sorry,
He's
Sean.
done broke his foot once, hasn't he?
Yeah, a couple times.
That sucks, but.
I liked him, bro. He's a sore loser. I don't care. I'll call it what I said. I do. I'll call it what I said. He's a sore loser, bro. Cheat over there, fucked you up. Deal with it.
Well,
but it's just odd for me to think that I'm kind of more intrigued now that it's more of a it's going to be ongoing. You know what I'm saying? We're still going to be able to find out more about it. We'll have to come back to this later on once it's complete. I'm not kidding you, bro. I might call him down there and just see if he's willing to.
Bro.
If he's just willing
this was
to
2
talk.
weeks ago, so it's been. They've had time to get everything situated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would think a good investigation. Or a decent one. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you think, man? What do you think the cause of it? Just pure craziness? What do you think got
I don't know what caused it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's just our opinion. Disclaimer right now. These are just our opinions. But you know this, people of the world.
If you're watching this, you don't know.
Yeah. Damn. Get it
but we got to put it in there. You know what I'm saying? For the new folks that, what's up.
Check it out. What's up?
I don't know what caused it myself. But him being a UFC fighter, and I don't know when his debut was. He's 14-5, so he's already
May 2020. He's already on Woodley Covington, so that was a fight night.
So he's already had 19 fights.
Yeah.
How fast? Another question is how fast does CTE develop?
I guess it
you know what I'm saying? Or how much you get hit. You know what I'm saying?
I guess that all depends. How many bar fights was he in between all that too? I'm just saying.
Yeah, like, so I mean, it all depends. I feel like, yeah. I mean,
And then, man, there's the whole other thing that, man, he just wanted to kill somebody. He's a stone cold killer, man. He's just using the higher power thing to plead insane, and get a cushiony freaking aside. Well, you ain't gonna get off. You plead insane, you're going to a freaking mental hospital, but it's a cushiony.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get pills and pudding.
Yeah, but then you could just act normal for 10 years and be out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sling blade it, carl it up.
God,
right, dude.
Oh, man, that was great.
Oh, French fried taters.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Mustard on my biscuits.
I don't know, bro. I think something's definitely upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something going on.
Yeah.
That, maybe the UFC needs to look into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or at least look into more in depth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, man, they don't look. That's the UFC's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
CTE is the death of combat sport.
You're right, but
or if nothing else, you put a max limit on how many fights a fighter can fight.
Yeah. There you go, dude. There's a damn 50 fight limit.
50, not in UFC. Boxing, you give them 60.
Mm.
I looked at I was looking at something the other day, and Sugar Ray Leonard fought 180 times.
Mm. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. He probably got a couple slight cases of CTE.
Oh man, yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, look at Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. He's doing something right.
I mean, he's doing something right.
He got out there boxing and everything, bro, but he microdoses shrooms every day.
Well, yeah. So, I mean,
I don't know. I'm just saying, that's his calling to fix what's wrong with him.
There you go, dude.
Microdosing shrooms. And, what league was it? The NFL? Or it was the UFC. They're going to start experimenting with microdosing shrooms to combat that.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. So
look, good on
you
them.
take a shroom a day or whatever.
Maybe they're already
they're working on something.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but good on them.
If nothing else, the shroom's supposed to calm down. The CTE effect.
Right.
So stars of serendipity. Get that banger, boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
While you're over there sipping away at it. Yeah, we're sorry about the short show tonight. I'm going to our closest.
Watch the fight tonight.
So I have to. We wanted to talk about the fight, give you a small little mysterious case.
An upcoming
mysterious
case,
well, yeah. I'm gonna try to get some more about that.
Yeah, that's definitely pretty crazy.
Yeah, because if we can get the story from him himself, I'm gonna try that. So be expecting that. Yeah. If I can get it set up, I will be announcing that on everything: Instagram, Facebook.
For sure. Dude.
I'll be calling my mama, everything.
Heck yeah, bro.
Because that's it, bro.
Well, hell, y'all. We're going to sign on out of here.
That's it. Stars of Serendipity 20 at gmail.com.
On Facebook. Check them out.
$5 off 30. Promo code Backyard Bull Spitting.
Just bull spitting, but whatever.
Whatever. Bull spitting. Holler at your boys.